module I get to know. Listening is the ability to accurately receive and interpret messages in the communication process. Listening comprehension is key to a productive communication. Without the ability to listen effectively, messages are easily misunderstood. As a result of this, communication might break down and both parties involved can become easily frustrated at the failure of sending and receiving the message across accurately. If there is one communication skill you should aim to master first, it is listening. This module on listening is divided into two parts. This first part covers recognizing the main idea and its supporting details, while the second part discusses how to distinguish facts from opinions. Determining and knowing where to find the main idea is important in understanding the message of the communicator. It is also essential in summarizing the writer's or speaker's message. Sequencing, a process of extracting and organizing the ideas and its supporting information, is a key component in your reading and listening comprehension. It allows you to synthesize information and arrange it accordingly. The statements below best describe the main idea and the supporting details of a written or spoken text. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. A. The main idea of a paragraph. 1. Is the most important point of a text. 2. Is the least important point of a text. 3. May be found in the title of the text. 4. May be found as part of an introduction to a text. B. The supporting details. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Support the main idea. Support other supporting details have exactly the same meaning as the main idea. May be found in additional data. May be found in further description. Direction. Activity. Directions. Read the following paragraph. Notice how the paragraph is analyzed in order to identify the main idea and its supporting details. Why snakes shed skin. Snakes shed their skin to allow for further growth. The top layer of a snake's skin doesn't grow, but its body does. So as a snake gets bigger during its life, it has to get rid of the top layer and leaves it behind. They scrape their bodies against rocks, trees, the ground, and many other things until they can slither out of their old skin. When they're ready to shed the old layer, they create a rip in the old skin, usually in the mouth or nose area. They often do this by rubbing against a rough, hard object, such as a rock or a log. The snake repeats this process of skin shedding until it has stopped growing. Let's look at the main idea and its supporting details. Main idea: why snakes shed skin. 3 details. Back to main. As they grow, they get rid of the top skin and leave it behind. They create a rip in the old skin, around the mouth or nose area. I do this by rubbing against a rough, hard object, such as a rock. So why does a snake shed its skin? Idea. Do you remember the effective ways when looking for the main idea? Look at the title: first sentence, last sentence. It's right there. Why snakes shed skin. Snakes shed their skin to allow for further growth. The snake repeats this process of skin shedding until it has stopped growing. Sharpening your skills. Directions. Identify the main idea and at least 3 of its supporting details in the paragraphs below. Write your answers on a piece of paper. Gina loves Sundays. In the morning, she goes out of the house to check her plants. It makes her happy to see how they grow day by day. She also spends time to play with her dogs. She is so busy from Monday until Saturday that she can only have time for them on Sundays. After playing with her beloved pets, she goes back inside the house to prepare her breakfast. She takes time to eat and relax on Sundays because she knows how she is always in a hurry on the other days of the week. When evening comes, it is time to prepare for another week ahead. Despite the challenges she faces from Monday to Saturday, She manages to survive because she knows she can always have her Sundays to look forward to.
It can be entertaining and educational at the same time. We tell our younger siblings some stories to help them go to sleep. We tell stories to our friends and family when we get together. We also use stories to teach valuable lessons in life. We use stories to make sense of our world and to share that understanding with others. We may not notice it, but the stories we heard while we were growing up had a huge impact on who we are and what we believe in. Follow the template below for your answers. Main idea. Supporting details A. BC.